4, 3.
It's finna hurt like that.
Put your hands behind your back.
Holy, it's my fault.
Charlie G. Charlie G.
Mr. True Crime.
This is Keith Murriel receiving emergency aid. Paramedics are performing CPR. The paramedic is exhausted. The officer takes over, pressing his hands firmly against Keith's chest, while the paramedic squeezes the bag valve mask, trying to push air into Keith's lungs. In that moment, it looks like everyone is trying to save him. But the same officer will later be indicted for second-degree murder. So what happened before this moment? What turned an officer performing CPR into an accused killer? Let's go back to hours earlier. On the night of December 31st, 2022, police in Jackson, Mississippi, responded to a disturbance call at a downtown hotel. The incident began with a 911 call, reporting a disturbance at a hotel in downtown Jackson, Mississippi. Hotel staff informed dispatchers that a man was outside the building, yelling and behaving erratically. The call came in just before midnight on December 31st, 2022, New Year's Eve. The individual was later identified as 41-year-old Keith Murriel.
Did he ask you to leave? Did he ask you to leave? He did? He did? Can you understand me? Okay. 1 sec. Hey, love, that him? Is this him? Okay. Can you understand me? That's fine, love. Can you understand me? Okay, so. Hey, I knew you was coming. Leave. I'm not gonna ask again. I catch you back up here, we're gonna have a problem. Let's go. We're gonna walk off. I don't care about the looking. I don't care about the looking. Let's go. Okay, and then when one of them shoot your ass, don't say nothing. Hey, we didn't tell you to stop walking. Let's go, boss. Ask you nicely, man.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Are you scared? Do you stay here? He's asking you to leave. He's security of the property. If you don't leave, you're gonna be arrested for trespassing. Either or, it's up to you.
Initially, he appeared to comply with officers' instructions, walking away from the hotel without resistance. While he did not display aggressive or threatening behavior, he also appeared disoriented and not fully aware of his surroundings. Officers issued verbal commands. Although his responses were delayed, there were indications that he was attempting to follow their directions.
Hey, say, boss, wrong move. Let's go. Let's go. I said go. I said go.
No, I promise.
What the hell is wrong with you walking up?
No.
No, baby, no, it's New Year's. Don't do that. New Year's. Hey, nah, you go get out my parking lot. I want you in the street. Let's go.
Shortly afterward, Keith Murriel turned and began walking back toward the hotel entrance. According to officers at the scene, he appeared to be attempting to re-enter the property. One officer moved in and physically restrained him, bringing him to the ground. Murriel was positioned face down on the pavement, with the officer on top of him. Verbal commands were given, instructing him to surrender his hands for handcuffing. Murriel did not physically resist. There were no reported attempts to strike or kick the officers, but his responses were noticeably delayed. He appeared slow to process and respond to the commands. In response to these delays, a taser was deployed multiple times.
Hey, don't move. Don't move.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put them behind your back. Put them behind your back. I'm not with you right now.
Hey, give me your hand.
Give me your hand, man.
Give me your hand. 5,
Put your hand behind your back.
4, 3. Give me your hand. Give me
Put
your
it behind
hand.
your back.
Put your hand behind your back.
Behind your back.
Now, give me your other hand. Give me your other hand. 5, 4, 3. Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand. Cause we just told you to leave. We asked you. Hey, stay on the ground. Give me your other hand.
I swear, guys, you stand
Give
up
me your
and
other
down.
hand. Bro, give me your hand. I'm not gonna tell you again. Okay. Bro.
Hand behind, put
Hand
your other hand
behind your
behind your
back.
back. Put your other hand behind your
5,
back.
4, 3, 2. Hand behind your back. Let's go. I'm not playing with you. Get your hand behind your back.
Even though Keith was already on the ground and under control, officers continued to use that taser. At one point, one of his hands was visible, lying beside him. He wasn't resisting. When an officer picked up the hand and moved it behind Keith's back, there was no struggle.
Cause we did ask you several times to leave. Okay, that's fine. Nope. These cuffs go on here. However they go. Bert. Shit. No.
Hold on.
But even without active resistance, he was tased again. This wasn't a quick confrontation. Over several minutes, Keith Murriel was shocked multiple times with a taser, all while he was on the ground, restrained and surrounded by officers. During that time, Keith remained on the pavement, barely moving. His voice was weak. He said, "Please stop," and again, "Please stop, man." The officers continued giving commands. "Put your hands behind your back." Keith's hand was visible, resting on the ground. He was slow to respond, but there was no sign of resistance. When he didn't move quickly enough, he was tased again.
Put your hand back here. All right.
Man, stop.
Give me your hand.
Stop.
Give me your hand, or you'll get it again. Give me your hand.
Stop, man.
Put your hand behind your back.
Man, stop, man.
Put your hand behind your back.
Man, stop, man.
Hey, 5, 4, 3.
It's finna hurt like
Hey,
that.
put your fucking hands behind your back now. Put your hands behind your back, both of them. Both of them.
Each time Keith didn't respond fast enough, the taser was used again. He was already on the ground, but this taser was deployed multiple times.
Both of them, you finna get it again. Both of them, you gonna get it again. Ah! Let's go. Hands behind your back.
Man, stop.
Bro, you finna get it again. You making it worse to yourself.
Man, stop, man. Man, stop, man. Stop, man.
Let's go. Hands behind your back. Stop resisting, sir.
Stop, man.
Sir, stop resisting. Give me another unit over here, dispatch.
By this point, he was barely resisting. Still, the taser was used on him multiple times. The electrical shocks continued even as he lay on the ground, already restrained, already subdued.
Hey, down. Down. Fuck down.
Anybody close to 572B?
All right.
Man, stop, man.
Stop. Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back. Hands behind your back, sir. Sir, hands behind your back. Sir, hands behind your back. Hands behind your back, sir. Sir, let go of my leg. Let go of my leg. Hands behind your back. Or you finna get it again.
Man, stop, man.
Okay.
I put it like this. If
Don't worry about it. You got resisting. Let go of my leg, boss.
Stop, man.
Okay.
Keith stayed on the ground, barely moving and showing minimal resistance. Despite this, the taser was deployed again. Commands continued with each use, but Keith's condition only worsened, marked by visible pain, disorientation, and physical decline. He asked them to stop again. One of the officers responded, "Chill out."
I swear to God.
Whoa! What the fuck I just tell you? Lay your ass still. Lay your ass still.
Man, stop.
Chill out, dog.
Chill out. Chill the out. Chill your out.
Man, stop.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Roll over.
Man, stop.
Roll over.
Roll over this way.
Stop.
Come on. Come on, roll over, man.
Man.
Get your ass down.
Get down.
I say stay down.
Man.
Yeah, I'm the one to play
I'm
with.
telling you,
Stay
please
down.
don't swing, bro. You swing his game.
Okay. Hey,
Come on.
some water.
Stay down.
Some water.
Man.
What? Reach for my taser again.
You're not
Reach for
reaching.
my taser again.
You're not reaching. He reaching for
Stop
me.
it.
Don't touch me.
Man,
Don't-
stop, man.
What to
Don't
God?
touch me.
Hey, put your fucking hands down.
Man, stop.
Put your fucking hands down. Put your fucking hands down.
Man, stop.
What?
Man, stop, man. Stop, man.
Hold on. I mean. Shit. Okay. Land should be on the way. Yes.
There you go.
Thank you. Now.
Hey, don't move. Sit your ass down.
Man, stop.
Hold on.
You ain't go. Hey, reach my shit.
Backup arrived and a third officer joined the scene. Keith remained on the ground, partially handcuffed, still being tased. Despite his condition and repeated pleas, the force continued. With 3 officers now present, their approach changed, more forceful, with no further attempts at de-escalation. All 3 moved in, pinning him down.
All right, we're gonna
Turn
roll.
his ass
1023.
We're gonna roll.
Give me your left arm. Give me your left arm.
They held him down and began using the taser in drive stun mode, pressed directly against his skin rather than fired from a distance. This method is known to cause more intense pain and carries a greater risk. Keith continued to cry out, but the response remained the same. More commands, more shocks.
Stay down.
Stop resisting!
Lay flat. Lay him flat on the stomach. Stop.
Come on. Hands on your back.
Stop fucking moving! Get off the ground!
All right, give me your right hand. Give me your right hand.
That's the
All right, relax your right arm. Get me. Put your right arm behind your damn back.
Let's go! Oh, you finna get it again! You finna get it again!
Hey, grab my tape.
Okay. Stop moving! Stop moving!
What you burn?
Get your tongue out. Use your tongue. Pry his arm.
There was no clear threat. Keith wasn't trying to flee, yet the taser was deployed repeatedly. Eventually, he was overpowered, unable to resist the combined force of the officers. Even then, as he lay restrained and barely responsive, the taser continued. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tase.
All right.
There you go. Come on. You get him on there. Stop moving!
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, now screw this.
Double link it. Double link it.
Already double linked.
Double link the bitch again. Down. We're gonna get it again. 5, 4, 3, 2. Five, 4.
Some bitch on my leg.
Oh, you're gonna grab the cuffs, son? That makes it easier. Thank you.
Grab him up. Place him this in.
Big son of a bitch.
No, stay. Stay on the ground. Why do y'all bring y'all's PCs closer?
Keith was now fully restrained, his hands cuffed behind his back, face down on the ground. He was no longer resisting or struggling. With control firmly established, the officers told him he would be placed in the back of the patrol car. Keith was breathing heavily, his body visibly weakened and close to collapse.
Okay, that's fine, love. Get his ass up. Get up.
Stand up. Stand up.
Come on.
All right. That's on the ground.
Find
Let
his ID for me.
Right here.
Guard it.
Alrighty. None on this side. None on the back pockets. Motherfucker, turn it over.
Y'all got him in the car?
Nope.
I'm saying, like, I'm finna
Right here.
All right, something in that pocket.
tip up, man.
Come on now. Come on.
2 officers lifted him from the ground. He didn't resist. He couldn't. His body offered no opposition as they placed him in the patrol car.
Hold on.
I know. He's got my pace.
Get your ass over here!
I am a guard. You come inside, grab him. I'll fucking drag his ass in there.
Charlie 96 car.
Wait. All right. Switch. Man. Shut up. Hey, stop fucking. Hey, kick me again. Kick me again.
Even after being placed in the back seat, Keith's legs remained outside the patrol car. He was barely responsive, slipping in and out of consciousness. Despite this, cuffed, slumped, and semi-conscious, the taser was used again. The shocks continued, even as his body showed little to no response.
Quit. Come on. Come on.
Fold your legs, sir.
Put your feet in there.
Fold your legs.
Come on, sir. Fold your legs for me.
Charlie 83, what's your first name?
Keith Murriel.
It's just his feet.
Sir.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Come on, put your legs in.
The officers paused with Keith now restrained in the back of the patrol car. They looked exhausted, taking sips of water and catching their breath. Keith was no longer resisting. He sat cuffed and slumped in the back seat, breathing heavily. No one checked on him. No one asked if he was okay or looked for signs of distress. For a moment, the scene seemed to settle, but that was about to change.
You gotta
Running and put
in-state
cages
pickup.
on all the back windows of the SUVs,
You
just
coming over here or
totally
you
in the
want me
very
to-
back of the SUV.
Oh, we gotta wait up front.
That's the same, like,
Sorry, we can't take him out the car. We right next to Mom house.
I'm fine, but the fact that she's saying it's not the gas station, like, it's the Extended Stay Motel, like, literally,
We waiting on
Extended Stay
that.
on Beasley, it's not that hard.
I'm trying to figure out who called and saying, oh, y'all done tasing him about 20.
Oh, God, which one of y'all knows that MF called and said we
Hey, stop, Ricardo, stop. And besides, flip your camera up, right side up, it's upside down.
Man, that thing failed like 8 times. I don't even know. My man is in my bed somewhere. I saw this though. He's 6'3". 6'3".
Still, he's too damn tall. Let me do this.
I'm gonna call the car.
Make sure your camera's on. Inside Bridge shots fired, 116 Orange, ARNES, 116 Orange Street. Call in out there, shots fired.
Keith remained in the back of the patrol car, motionless, still cuffed. Outside, the mood among the officers had shifted. They were laughing, speaking casually, and recounting the incident to a supervising officer with a noticeable sense of detachment.
James, I've got a case number for you.
10 for me, man. Can you 10 out of the case number for straight fast?
One officer was even heard singing, in a light-hearted manner, as if the incident were already behind them. Meanwhile, Keith, clearly in distress, sat slumped in the back seat, receiving no attention, no medical check, and no sense of urgency.
Realistically, he is awesome right now because the way he look at you, you can tell like he was staring.
Just look at you like this, and you'll be talking. He just look. So we walked him all the way over here to Waffle House in the parking lot, Sergeant. We came back over here, finna get ready to go 10-8. He walks back over here. Security said he done told him at least 8 times. I don't hold, Mom.
Wait, what time is it?
More than 40 minutes had passed since the initial encounter. Eventually, one officer looked into the back of the patrol car. Keith was unconscious, motionless, his head slumped. It appeared he had passed out. But rather than raising concern, the officers dismissed it. One remarked that he was probably just taking a nap. Then they returned to their casual conversation outside the vehicle, seemingly unaware or unwilling to acknowledge the seriousness of what was happening behind them.
Nah, it's unlocked. There we go. It's locked now.
Yeah.
They want you to add.
Everything still felt routine, until one officer, a female officer, hesitated. Something about Keith's stillness seemed off. Paramedics were informed, but without urgency. She looked uneasy again and called over a colleague to take a look. After a glance, it was dismissed once more. He's probably just taking a nap. The moment passed, the concern faded. They returned to chatting, laughing and talking, unaware that time was quickly running out.
This guy's worse than that one dude that loved to fake seizures after you got him in cuffs. If he was fighting back, he would have. I'd have grabbed that Tony yours. I would have whacked it across his legs. I would have been like, I don't. Okay, you hit someone enough in that nerve right there enough. They ain't gonna be able to. Their body will give out. Like they won't be able to feel it. I mean, if they still standing, yeah. But once they're on the ground, then that's can't really do as much. You can do no more. This dude, this big cock-strong motherfucker.
To me, as skinny as he look. I can see.
Well, like no, whenever I was.
By this point, Keith had remained unresponsive for an extended period. Officers on the scene did not immediately attempt to assess his condition. Some speculated that he might be under the influence of a substance. Remarks were made about how he could react upon regaining consciousness. Despite his continued lack of movement in the back seat, no one conducted a pulse check or inquired about his well-being. Officers remained nearby, but no medical evaluation was initiated at that time.
Hey, what water got going on? Here go extra additional unit.
I don't know.
I ain't finished my sentence.
I heard her ask for some extra units. She needed some help. I turned it down.
No, I ain't finished my sentence. I turned it down because I was on the phone. That's fine.
Like no, McCarty, there's an unopened one right here. That was yours. This is an unopened one.
Why would you take my tea? I don't even look. And then that car with 10 with the hole up below, I got mad. Because as soon as she said that I was turning in the Walgreens to go pee, just for them to tell me, our bathroom down, we got a porta potty. I had the blue lights up there, 3C. You know, I told Willis. I told him. I mean, I'm saying,
I did double lock him.
remember what we said over there?
All I'm saying, all I feel about right now is only 3 of us.
He in the Charger.
He in the car, you guys. You can't get out.
I'm saying out here.
He in the Charger.
Anyway, you guys can check him out from the car, and he cannot get out.
It took us about 30 minutes to get him into the car. After it took about 30 minutes to get the cuffs on him.
Man, let that motherfucker sit.
He's 6'3".
About 280.
After a significant delay, paramedics arrived at the scene. At that point, attention shifted toward Keith's prolonged unresponsiveness. Emergency personnel approached the patrol vehicle, opened the door, and began their assessment. Keith remained non-responsive. They promptly began preparing him for transport, removing him from the back seat and placing him into the ambulance. There were no visible signs of consciousness. What had previously drawn limited concern was now treated as a critical situation, though by then the opportunity for timely intervention had likely passed.
Hey, pull up.
A little bit more.
All right.
You clear? So you just want to try and pull him out from this side?
Okay.
Because when
Okay.
he look at us, he had this
Where's
look
my-
like
where-
he's just staring. Like,
Alright.
yeah, so he on something.
He ain't talked to him, period. He ain't said nothing at all.
Call pending. Message 220.
Take his gloves off.
He's ankle cuffs on.
He hasn't talked.
Call pending.
Let me get a thing, a pair of cuffs, a pair of gloves.
I got a kid right here.
Those are smalls. Yeah. Screw it.
Yeah, we're gonna take all of them. Just put his big cuffs on. I got you right here. I'm trying to see, but I can't see anything.
Keith Murriel, M-U-R-R-I-E-L.
Hey, we'll get that other cup off. We gotta get it right here. We gotta bring it back.
How much is on his head? Oh!
What is it, Keith? What?
Yeah, we go.
Let me grab this arm. Grab this arm, make it a lot easier. 1, 2, 3. No.
I think I feel breath.
Okay, let's cut this right here. Let's get him loaded up.
All right.
And while she's cutting it, let's pull him up. We'll grab this arm. Hey, somebody grab me a seat. University.
I gotta get this other cuff off. Okay. Raise it up more.
Going where?
All right, I heard it.
Soon as units is on 10-8, you got a suspicious person call, domestic and a simple assault, 1093. Time is 21:15.
Hey, baby.
Put this right here.
Did he ask what he was on drugs or anything?
He just wasn't.
Wasn't responding, wasn't compliant, and strong as an ox. Actually, I bent my freaking.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah, I'm still out.
604.
Hey, call for fire.
Can y'all do that, please?
AMR said the bus number 625.
Keith remained unresponsive, with one hand still secured in a restraint. Despite his condition, the handcuff had not yet been removed.
Let me get LD out here. AMR X phone.
AMR, why do you need FD?
Y'all got any large gloves or medium or large gloves? Up front.
Hey, here's the question.
Maybe the bag.
All right, here's some mediums at least.
Paramedics initiated CPR without delay, performing life-saving measures in an effort to revive him. Shortly thereafter, they identified the medical emergency as cardiac arrest. The cause was not immediately clear. It may have been related to repeated taser deployment, sustained physical stress, or the absence of timely medical intervention. The atmosphere on scene shifted. The earlier casual demeanor among officers gave way to silence. Expressions grew more serious as the reality of the situation became evident. Any recognition of the incident's severity came too late to change its outcome.
No problem.
Every how many seconds?
Charlie 3.
We appreciate y'all help.
We appreciate West too, by the way. Forgot I handed it to you. Charlie 10-6 to stay. Eight is 10-6 at extended stay with myself and 3.
As the seriousness of the situation became clear, one of the officers stepped forward and offered to assist with CPR, stating that he was certified. He began administering chest compressions. The same officer had previously deployed a taser during the encounter. Despite coordinated efforts, including the use of a bag valve mask to provide ventilation, there were no signs of improvement. Keith remained unresponsive. Resuscitation efforts were ultimately unsuccessful and appeared to have come too late.
Charlie is currently assisting AMR with compressions.
Hey, I got breathing. There I go. I love it.
Charlie 10. Dispatch for Charlie 10. Response from Charlie 10, time is 21:21. These are your pending calls, 9-6. Suspicious person, domestic, simple assault, 1093.
So you're in it. Hey, you swap. You sit here. Every 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Squeeze bag. Put breath inside of it.
Hey, you swap. You sit here and you do this.
969 make the drive. 969 make
Every 5
stand by
seconds.
one mic. This call is being called in by St. Thomas Security. Officer Moore was said in reference to Roosevelt Jackson said he was assaulted. He's standing out with security in front of the location wearing black jeans and shirt from 969 make the call came in at 2029.
St. D, 605 AMR.
604 St. Thomas.
From not so much number, 604, transport on one black bill, take number. Okay, then there's something
Hey, we got calls on 605 AMR.
Yeah, we got calls holding.
All right, you guys. Charlie 8.
copy EMR train 8.
No, I think those were his. It's been his.
604, transport on one black bill, take number.
Yeah, he was fighting us and we were trying to get him in the car.
Hey, we got calls on
And-
Tango 10-6.
Whenever we were trying to get, like, he was just fighting us so much that, Sarge has it. Sarge has it.
I just need you to check 55 in Frontage Road, 55 correction in Atkins. Driver, there's a person driving a Sullivan tow truck driving all over the roadway. Called in by
That was 220 Edgewood Terrace.
With resuscitation efforts unsuccessful, the focus shifted from emergency response to accounting for the events that had occurred. Officers would now be required to explain each decision made, each action taken, and each moment when intervention was delayed. What had unfolded on the street was no longer just an isolated incident. It was becoming a formal case, subject to public scrutiny and investigation. with questions that would not be easily or quickly answered.
Big mother. Where he go?
You're supposed to be standing out with the security guard in front of the location. I'll call the guard back.
There you go. All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, I got on the date and what okay, right up my nerve bad a little bit. On 12/31/2022 at 7:40 a.m., I probably heard, a man walking to the car, had this stay more clear. I asked him to leave. I asked him, did he have a room? And he said no. I asked him to leave, and he did not. So I called JPD. And there we go, right there, my name, date.
Okay. Right. Yes, sir. What's your social?
28 3rd Street, 0971.
What's the phone number?
601.
Let's see. I'm sorry.
A bystander recorded video of the incident using a mobile phone. The footage raised concerns regarding the level of force used during the encounter. It showed officers deploying a taser multiple times while Keith Murriel was on the ground, partially restrained, slow to respond, and appearing to be in distress. The video circulated widely and drew significant public attention. In response, an official investigation was initiated to examine the circumstances surrounding Murriel's death. The Jackson Police Department also opened an internal review of the incident.
A witness cell phone video appears to show police tasing the 41-year-old father of two. Murriel passed away after McCarty and two other officers took him into custody near the Extended Stay Hotel on Beasley Road, December 31st.
As the investigation progressed, the officers involved were placed on administrative leave. Public scrutiny increased when information emerged regarding Officer Kenya McCarty. During the course of the inquiry, McCarty was terminated from the department. Within days of her termination, she was taken into custody. According to reports, former JPD officer Kenya McCarty was found with marijuana, a firearm, and an open container during a traffic stop conducted by the Ridgeland Police Department. Despite being fired at least 2 weeks prior, she still had her official JPD badge in the car at the time of the arrest. This was not her first run-in with law enforcement. In 2021, McCarty was previously arrested in Flowood, Mississippi, alongside another rookie officer, Darius Short. Flowood police responded to a report of individuals smoking marijuana in Nature Trail Park. Both McCarty and Short were arrested during that incident. Revelations concerning Officer Kenya McCarty's prior arrests and conduct led to increased public concern regarding her hiring, training, and assignment to frontline duties, including the incident involving Keith Murriel. According to Flowood Police, McCarty and another individual, identified as Officer Short, were found in possession of a small amount of marijuana while sitting on a bench. A firearm was located on a nearby table. A second firearm was recovered, along with open containers and marijuana paraphernalia. Both McCarty and Short, off-duty at the time and recent graduates of the Jackson Police Department Training Academy, were charged with possession of marijuana and an open container violation. They were placed on paid administrative leave pending an internal investigation. As public concern grew, there were increasing calls for transparency. Jackson Mayor Chokwe Antar Lumumba formally requested that the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, MBI, release the body camera footage related to Keith Murriel's death. In a letter to the agency, he emphasized the importance of accountability and the public's right to understand what occurred during the fatal encounter. MBI declined to release the footage at that time, citing an active investigation. According to MBI policy, body-worn camera footage is not made public until an investigation is concluded, including in cases that receive significant public attention or involve use of force.
Now to a 12 News update. Department of Public Safety Commissioner Sean Tyndall says MBI will not release the body camera footage in connection to the officer-involved death of Keith Murriel at this time. Murriel died on New Year's Eve after an interaction with 3 Jackson police officers at a hotel on Beasley Road. They said he experienced a medical emergency, but Muriel's family claims he was beaten. Mayor Chokwe Antar Lumumba sent a letter to Tyndall asking for the release of the body camera video. Tyndall says the footage won't be released until the investigation is completed.
As public concern intensified, the case began to reveal divisions within Jackson's leadership. In a rare and public disagreement, Mayor Chokwe Antar Lumumba questioned Police Chief James Davis's description of the events leading up to Keith Murriel's death. The exchange highlighted differing perspectives among city officials regarding the handling and communication of the incident.
It is unusual for the mayor and the police chief to so publicly be in disagreement on a subject like this. The mayor actually brought up this issue unprompted at his weekly news conference.
The public disagreement marked an uncommon instance of division between the city's highest elected official and its chief law enforcement officer, underscoring the seriousness and controversy surrounding the case. While the mayor continued to advocate for transparency and accountability, both the Jackson Police Department and the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation offered limited public comment during that period.
I would say that Chief Davis needs to speak for his own words and what he meant by that statement. I am questioning the chief's words, or I am disagreeing with the chief's words based on information that has been shared with me. And that's all I will say at this time about that.
The investigation into Keith Murriel's death eventually led to serious consequences for the officers involved. In May 2023, a Hinds County grand jury indicted 3 former Jackson police officers: Kenya McCarty, Avery Willis, and James Land. McCarty and Willis were charged with second-degree murder. James Land was charged with manslaughter. All 3 officers had already been terminated from duty during the internal investigation. The indictments followed months of public scrutiny and review of video footage, witness statements, and autopsy findings. According to the district attorney, the officers' actions during the arrest, including repeated tasing and prolonged physical restraint, directly contributed to Keith Murriel's death.
That's right, Maggie. These 3 former officers are accused of beating Keith Murriel to death on New Year's Eve. Now, attorneys representing Muriel's family say they used excessive force, which includes tasing the 41-year-old more than 80 times.
As of 2024, the officers charged in connection with Keith Murriel's death are still awaiting trial. Court proceedings have been delayed multiple times, with judges citing case complexities and legal motions from the defense. The trials for former officers Kenya McCarty, Avery Willis, and James Land remain pending, but all 3 are still facing serious felony charges, including second-degree murder and manslaughter. According to investigative reports, Keith Murriel was tased more than 50 times within a span of 16 minutes, a level of force that experts say is both excessive and medically dangerous. Although he appeared visibly distressed and was partially restrained, Keith Murriel did not receive immediate medical monitoring following the repeated use of a taser. Ongoing delays in the legal process have led to frustration among Murriel's family and members of the Jackson community, many of whom continue to call for justice and greater transparency. As of now, they remain awaiting both accountability and clear answers regarding the events that led to his death. Keith Murriel's case raised serious questions about accountability and abuse of power. But what happens when the danger comes from inside the home? Click on the next video to hear the shocking case of Sarah Boone and the suitcase confession that stunned investigators.